If you're struggling to style your hair like this using a curling iron, you have to save this video because this is and will be the most in-depth tutorial I have ever done and also will ever do. I went to bed with wet hair last night and it looks crazy, so let's do something about that. I'm gonna run my straightener through my hair off camera really quickly to tame it a little bit before going in to actually style it. Now that my hair is no longer a literal rat's nest, I'm going to be using my BioIonic 1-inch curling iron to add a little something. I have it set on 320. You don't need your hot tools at the max temp. Stop frying your hair off. If you have a bob, stop wasting your time styling the underneath layers of your hair. The top layer really is the only layer that matters. Everything underneath is so short that it just... Stop wasting your time. If you're new to using a curling iron and you're still trying to figure out like how to maneuver it, try using it with the curling iron off so you're not repeatedly putting heat on the same pieces of your hair. I'm gonna try to make this video as tutorial-y as I possibly can. I'm starting out at the back and I'm just grabbing a random chunk of hair. I'm curling this piece away from my face. So I'm gonna start with the clamp facing forward. It moves kind of quickly once the curling iron touches my hair, so I'm going to try to explain this the best way that I can. Once you clamp the hair, pull the curling iron down a little bit and curl upwards. Personal preference, I like the ends of my hair to be very straight, so I will leave out a little bit at the end. I'm going to pull down and release this top curl like so, but I'm going to continue curling the iron upwards. It's gonna look like this. I'm going to release that curl also, but I'm going to continue curling upwards. Releasing that curl, you see this little bit of hair at the end? I'm pulling that straight down. It should look something like this. I'm gonna go in with my straightener and just kind of straighten out that bottom a little bit. I forgot to mention, I had already gone in with heat protectant. I used the Heat Bounce from K18. First curl done, I'm grabbing another chunk of hair. I'm gonna curl this in the opposite direction. So I'm starting with the clamp facing backwards. I'm gonna go in, clamp the hair, pull it down a little bit, and curl upwards. I'm slowly gonna pull the curling iron down the hair and continue curling upwards. Once I get to about right here, I'm gonna let it sit for a second. Release that top curl, but continue curling upwards. It should look like this. I'm gonna release that curl again and continue curling up. After a few seconds, I'm going to pull straight down. It looks like this. On to the next random chunk of hair. This one's going away from my face, so clamp facing forward, clamp the hair and pull down, curl up. Slide the curling iron down and curl up. Release the top curl, curl up. Release the top curl again, curl up. Pull the curl straight down. Straighten the end if you want to. If you don't, I don't really care. Next piece is gonna go towards my face, so clamp facing backwards. Clamp the hair, pull down, and curl up. Release the top curl and continue curling up. Release that curl and keep curling up. Once it looks like this, pull it straight down. From this point forward, we're gonna go away from the face. So clamp facing forward, clamp the hair, pull down, curl up. This video is gonna be like 20 minutes long. Release that, pull down, curl up. Release that, pull down, curl up. Once you have this tiny little piece here, pull straight down. This does not have to be perfect. I actually think the less perfect it is, the better my hair looks. These front pieces, clamp facing forward, we're curling away from the face. Release the top curl, keep curling up. Release, curl up, release, curl up, release, pull straight down. For this very front piece, I'm gonna over direct it a little bit. So I'm gonna clamp it, pull down, but we're curling it over here. Release the top curl and keep curling up. Release, curl up, release, curl up. The more times you release and curl up, the tighter of a curl you're gonna get. All right, that looks good. So I'm gonna release that and pull straight down. While those pieces are cooling, I'm gonna just choose like a couple of random pieces in the back. I literally don't even care what these look like. I can't see them, so it doesn't matter. Same on this side, can't see it, don't care what it looks like. I can see these pieces, so these matter. I'm gonna curl this piece toward my face. So starting with the clamp facing backwards, slowly clamp the hair and curl up. Release the top curl. Keep curling up. Release, curl up. That looks crazy. Pulling this straight down. This one's going away from my face, so clamp facing forward. Pull down, curl up. Release the top curl, curl up. Release, curl up. Pull straight down. I'm gonna do one more tiny piece on this side towards my face. All right, the rest of these pieces are going away from my face. I'm gonna do these quickly. I fear this video is getting too long. I don't know why, but I feel like when the bottom pieces aren't straight, it's so ugly. So if you like that, sorry. Away from my face. Release and curl up. I'm doing these a little bit tighter than the other ones. Release and curl up. Pull straight down. For this very front piece, I'm gonna over direct it like so. Release, curl up. Release, curl up. Release, curl up. Release, curl up. Pull straight down. I forgot to do the little earpiece on the other side, so I'll go back and do that in a second. Right here, number one, I don't want to burn myself, and number two, the hair is short, so I just kind of wing it. I curl it once and then I completely release it like that. Same thing on this side, going away from the face. Curl once, try not to burn yourself, and release. Now that this video is 29 minutes long, unedited, grab your favorite texture spray. Mine is the Amika Undone. And honestly, just go to town. You can't have too much texturizing spray. You should look a little crazy at this point. If you don't look crazy, use more texture spray. I'm just gonna kind of break up the curls a little bit with my fingers. My right side is my good side today. I'm gonna go in and just kind of like touch up any pieces that I don't love, which I don't really love that this side is like going in at the bottom. Touching up just those couple pieces made a really big difference. At this point, I'm just gonna go back in with a little bit of texturizing spray. I say a little and then I use half the can. And that is it. That is how you get this really beautiful, wavy, curly, textured bob. Have the best day ever.